Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, well, she humiliated herself again, folks. This time in front of reporters, she fell flat on her face. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Speaking to reporters, Pelosi was talking about the No Labels movement and the No Labels Party. Now, perhaps you've heard of them, perhaps you haven't. If you've not, here's briefly what they do. The No Labels Party says they are not Democrats or Republicans. They contain centrists who are former Republicans and former Democrats. Well, the big issue is Trump's base, former President Donald Trump's base, is really solid. You guys, probably part of his base, you know this. His base isn't going anywhere. And so he's going to get that percentage of the vote. What Nancy Pelosi and Democrats have been saying quietly, but not to the people at large, is that they're terrified of the No Labels movement pulling votes away from Joe Biden. So much so that Pelosi went on and said a bunch of lies about them in front of reporters. And she said basically that the No Labels Party is nonsense, that it is labels, that it's anti-Social Security, anti-abortion, anti all kinds of things that they've never said they are. But she's sticking labels on them to try to frighten Democrat voters away from going to what could be for them a more attractive option. And as Joe Biden's poll numbers are cratering to levels that in recent memory we have not seen a president crater to, they're desperate. And they are terrified of the No Labels movement. And her admitting this in front of reporters, basically saying, here's the problem with No Labels, going on a rant against them. Well, that hurts her credibility. And it shows that the Democrat Party is really afraid of this No Limits organization. Now, Joe Lieberman, who's a member of the No Limits Party, he hit back and he said, we don't stand for any of those things she's ascribing to us. And this is just a partisan attack. The No Labels Party is already on the ballots in 14 states. The far left group MoveOn.org has talked to attorneys general in many states to try to look for dark money or this or that could be supported. Hilarious, by the way, to see MoveOn.org asking people to hunt for dark money. But they want to see if there's anything they can do to keep No Labels off the ballot. Because one thing they're terrified of is a third party candidacy. Look, Joe Biden is an incredibly weak president, both in reality and in polling. Weak to a level that, like I said, in modern times, we have not seen. And so when you have this situation of a weak president who within his own party is having trouble coalescing the vote, Democrats themselves are saying, we don't want this guy. When you have that going on, that's a massive issue. This is the president of the United States, the undoubted leader of your party, and your voters don't want him. When that happens, it becomes almost natural to lash out at any third party candidate or any third party in particular, because you're trying to gather what little support you have into enough to get this tired, exhausted old man back into the White House. Well, I don't think it's going to be enough, not this time, and I don't think it's going to be enough come November when former President Donald Trump challenges Biden and I believe becomes president again, unless something happens to stop that. The polls show, if the polls are any indication, that that is not only a possible scenario, I think it's a likely scenario. I want to know what you guys think about this. Where do you stand on the No Labels Party? Is there any party or any candidate that could get you to not vote for Trump? Let me know in the comments. Also, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Again, that really helps us out, and it helps our channel continue to grow. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.